Seeking for justice, seeking for peace in my heart. I'm stressed out. I don't know what I did wrong. I did everything possible. I fought so hard. I showed them everything that I could possibly do to want and keep the job. And still, they tried everything possible to do to want to get me to quit. I invested my 5 years of time into a company who kicks you when you're down, who doesn't understand that people have lives outside the company. Yes, there's rumors that jobs do this, but this is my first time really experiencing something where the job's actually showing it, let alone just speaking it. Can't ignore anymore. Don't know who to turn to. They said do chains of commands. I've done chains of commands. It didn't lead me nowhere but out the doors. These chains of commands, chain of demands. They say there's steps you have to take. It won't even let me speak to corporate. I've been trying to get in touch with corporate under these new owners, and it's very difficult because I don't know. The new owners don't even speak English. I tried to speak to one of the owners. I'm really not specifically sure who exactly the owner is. I just know there's a bunch of Brazilians who came in at one time. They don't speak English. They can't understand me. They can't help me. HR is not trying to help me. They were told that they're not allowed to give me the new corporate's number. They fired me with no written warning, no suspension. It's a company that can only receive 8 points and you're out the doors. I was able to get 21 points with these people and still no problem. It goes to, I'm going to show you that I have proof that I've done what I was supposed to do, and there was nothing anymore. I can't force doctors. I'm pretty sure doctors would know. They've been through it. This is my first time going through it. They claimed that paperwork wasn't filled out right by the doctor. I tried to get in touch with the doctor. Everything was fine. They told me Friday, February the 3rd, that I could get, because it was my idea to put the doctor on the phone and said, look, since obviously the paperwork is not to y'all up to per whatever what y'all want, so I'm going to put the doctor on the phone. You can work with the doctor step by step, my father's doctor step by step, and that way y'all can get a more understanding of what's going on. They did not want to do that. They agreed with me, but then the next day called me on a Thursday morning and fired me. Never gave me a chance to bring it in. They said they gave me more than enough chance to do the FMLA, which I have been doing. I've turned it in twice. It's actually the third time, but the very first time I never brought anything back because I misunderstood, and I was afraid that if I did fill out this FMLA, that I would need it when he majorly needed it, because I'm going through this for the first time. I've never been through this before with my father. So I'm trusting in the company that I worked for 5 years, and the doctors, that what they're doing is right. I'm doing everything I can. They said I didn't call them. I didn't call the attendants right and all this. I've done everything I could. I have records showing that I've called. They are aware of my situation and did not try to understand or help. Just lead me on to get me out of the doors, because before my problem with my father occurred, I was having other issues, lies being made up on me ever since I spoke up for my rights about working us for 7 days, things that are happening in the company, and bringing my issues to them. They suggested me to quit instead of figure it out for the majority of us in the company. And I didn't feel like it was right. I came back to them and I told them, why should I have to quit something that I worked so hard for? And I already told myself I wasn't going to quit on anything. I'm not a quitter. And then this happens. Out of my control. I don't know what to do. I'm seeking for justice. Is there a lawyer, anybody that can help me in my situation? Because I'm so mental stressed out.